Hello everybody, welcome back. Omega Given here, and today I'm giving you a review for A Township Tale, a VR game that's on Quest and PC VR. I just realized that I've been playing this game for more than 2 years now, and I have never actually given an honest review of it. So this is going to be an honest review, well, semi-biased, because I actually do like A Township Tale, but I'm going to present it in a way that will make it sense that it shows why is this game worth it or not. Now this review is meant for new players and or people that are thinking about buying the game, but if you are an old player or that's just for some reason watching this video, skip to the end. I have a bunch of activities if you are bored of A Township Tale and you want new things to do and you don't know what to do. Briefly to explain what A Township Tale is, it's basically a world where you can go climbing once you unlock the climbing ability at a climbing tower, which will take you many hours to complete if you're a brand new climbing person. And there's also a mine where you can descend deep into it to loot it up and get some ores and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of other areas that you can explore and fight different enemies. So that's basically the Township Tale. It's a crafting game where you craft to just go do things that are in the world. So what makes A Township Tale worth it? Because I kind of already inferred the fact that it is worth it. Well, A Township Tale on Quest is only $10. And for a game where to do the basic core components of the game is more than 10 hours, you're easily getting more than $1 an hour of playtime, which is super fun. And you're going to enjoy it and you're going to probably make lots of memories from it. So that's why I say it basically is worth it. Of course, if you don't like RPG games and like, you know, just like crafting kind of games, you probably won't enjoy this game. But this game is definitely has a solid crafting system, which you probably will enjoy. It's a little tricky, but you know, with a little trickiness comes a little bit of mastery, and a little mastery comes a lot of fun because it takes skill. So I would say it is worth it in that aspect. Now that argument for buying the game and considering it being worth it is like my best argument, so there's nothing more I can say about that than just talking about the main core loop of the game. So let's talk about the main core loop of the game, and then once you complete the main core loop, what else can you do with the game? So the main core loop of the game involves exploration. You basically just gotta go and explore the current world and what the developers have made for us and just find out where everything is, which is quite a big world. It takes about 15 minutes at least to get from one side to the other side as far as going from the spawn area all the way to the climbing tower, and then vice versa from the other side of the world to the other side of the world. So it's a solid 15 minutes just to even walk across the world. And then what's in that? There's a lot of chests that you can explore to get loot, and there's a lot of materials you can gather to make fun equipment, which brings us to the second core point of the game, which is creating tools. You need to create tools to, you know, hack down trees to then create more tools, and you need ore, so you gotta create tools to get the ore to then get more tools to get more ore. It's basically Minecraft in that aspect where you just gotta create a tool to get better things to get more tools. But that is just, you know, a fun aspect to a lot of people, and that's why it's super fun. Now, what's another component other than crafting tools and then moving on to get more tools? Well, there's climbing. There's a bunch of areas where you can climb, and there's actually a lot of speedrunning community built behind a lot of this climbing, where you can speedrun the climbing tower, which I gotta tell you, the first time I played it, took me about 2 to 4 hours to complete, and now people are getting all the way down to like 15 minutes or less in completing the tower. So it's pretty crazy that people are getting that far down. And if you like climbing, this is a really fun game for you. It definitely has high stakes as you're climbing across this tower that's super high up, and it makes you feel like you're gonna fall at every moment. Now, there are some other components in the game that are not actually introduced into the Quest version yet, and I'm not going to cover those because a lot of people are annoyed that they don't have those components, but the game as it is definitely worth the $10. Now, what's some other things you can do if you have completed all those core components and you really don't know what to do next? Well, there's a lot of things. Just think outside the box. Let's start with competitions. Challenge yourself. So when I say competitions, I mean let's go and do PvP competitions. Go and duel somebody. Go and challenge them to a duel, and go and like maybe start from scratch and craft the best item to then fight in some kind of battle. And then what's another thing you could do? Well, you could do skits and actually cinematic kind of movie stuff. There is a whole camera feature in the game that you can use, at least on PC VR, that you can use to record really cool clips. And that's how I was able to create a really cool series, which you can go watch now on our channel. And it's super fun to just go and record fun skits with people and create some cinematic fight scenes. Another aspect of the game is farming. This is kind of part of the core aspect of the game, but most people always forget to do it. But there is a big farming mechanic to the game where you can farm, make some soups, and those soups either heal you or give you buffs. So there's a whole farming system in the game, which I actually don't really participate in too much, but hey, it's a place where you can go and do something different that you've never done before. Another thing you could do, which is actually one of my first things when I was super bored, was going down to level 100 of the mines. I think I actually even speedran it on a quest, and it took me a little less than 2 hours to do. But once you complete that kind of thing, going down to level 100, you can come back up and be like, I am a true miner now, which I'm very proud of my mining expertise, because many people are afraid of the mine. It's kind of spooky at first, but once you get to be really skilled like I am, then you start to enjoy the mine a lot more. Now those were my main ideas to maybe try to get some more life back into the game. If you haven't done any of those ideas, go give them a shot. You know, get another few hours in the game and have fun with it. Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and also go and check out our Birth of the Dark and Power of the Dark series, as we are starting to come out with more episodes of Power of the Dark. It's a cinematic series that we recorded in a Township tale itself, and I'm pretty sure you will love it and just love what us and the other creators are doing with the game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.